Okay. All right. So a little bit of a different episode today. Mainly because I kind of just wanted to play Skyblock for a little bit. I'm playing on OP blocks. I don't know if it's a freaking pay to win server or not. I don't. To be completely honest, I don't really care because I'm not spending a lick of money on a dang server. But anyways, today I wanted to talk about something that's been weighing on my mind a little bit lately. And it's the whole concept about uh parasocialism, right? Fans, getting or procuring like a one-sided relationship with their favorite, like content creators or something. Oh, and I'm also playing with shaders on. How cool is that? Um, but no, fans, you know, making a one-sided relationship with their oh damn, I low-key don't know how to, I don't remember how uh making a one-sided relationship with like a celebrity, whatever it may be, bro. um it's there are two examples that, oh wow, it's custom orders. That's kind of cool. That's also kind of fucky. There are two kind of, or there are two examples that I I think are quite prominent, in my opinion. One of them, uh I'm going to use Corey Kenshin and his fan base. Now, I'm going to set the record straight. I am a samurai myself. All right. I am a samurai myself. I watch his videos. I love his videos. I've been watching his videos for so many years now. I literally like pretty much grew up with that dude. Well, not really. I don't know. I don't even know how long. I want to say definitely not as long as like Ao Oni. So like I guess I'm not like a real samurai. Like I do know of it, like his Ao Oni series. But besides that, right? Parasocialism. And I feel like it wasn't like the fan base, the samurai being parasocial, I would say wasn't really a problem before, and has only really started becoming a problem. That is so loud. Oh my god, I'm turning that down. And has only really become a um problem, um has only really become a problem now, right? Has only really become a problem more recently. And it, truthfully, it makes me very disappointed and embarrassed and mad to see people in the same fan base be, I guess, disappointed, or I want to say frustrated with the fact that this dude doesn't communicate with his fan base, which apparently means he doesn't care anymore, right? And that he's doing it for money, or he's just doing it, because he needs money. In my opinion, this dude does not owe. Okay, set the record straight. This dude, Corey, and every other celebrity, content creator, online personality, whatever, it doesn't matter who they are. They do not owe, in my opinion, their fans. Um, they do not owe their fans, you know, to like constantly let them know where they're at. Like they don't need to do that. Why they don't need to do that? Because like you don't know them. Like as a fan, like you don't know them, bro. Like maybe you do, but like maybe you do. Maybe you know like some weird fact about them, and maybe because you think that suddenly that makes them your friend, or like suddenly you think like they're your friend or something. No, like Corey said this once in a video, like that Corey Kenshin. That is still so loud. Oh my gosh. Holy chopped. Corey said in a video once where, hold on, are there like settings that's like I could turn this off, dude? Settings. Uh, are there like XP farm message disabled? I don't know, but like that is so loud. Sound no okay. But back where I was going, Corey Kenshin is Corey, right? Oh no, Corey is it's not Corey Kenshin, it's Corey. Corey is Corey Kenshin. But Corey Kenshin is not Corey. Some people won't understand that. And that honestly baffles me because that tells me that some of these people cannot differentiate an online personality from a real, like, just human personality. And I'm not saying that, like, the character, keyword character slash persona that Corey is playing as Corey Kenshin, isn't him. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you have to be able to differentiate the online personality to the real person, dude. And as fans, we do not know who Corey is. Sure, like people catch him like in public, right? And that's cool and all, but like that still doesn't mean you know him personally, bro. Like, are you his friend? Are you his friend? So when I see like people on Reddit, God forbid Reddit, bro. God forbid Reddit. Like, bro, skip Reddit. That's all I'm saying. Um, when I see people on Reddit be mad and disappointed that, oh, he hasn't uploaded a video without saying anything, I'm like, bro, he does not owe anyone an explanation over his disappearance. Is it worrying? Sure. 110%. It's worrying. 110%. I totally understand as a fan that you probably want the the best for your favorite content creator, right? For your favorite content creator. And excuse me. And you want them to be well, you want them to be kicking, you want them to be around. And I understand like you get worried. Like 100% you get worried. But like I just don't understand why people are getting mad and why people get disappointed. Shroom thumb fail. What the heck was that? Um, but no, when people get mad and when people get disappointed, and I'm like, you are not a real fan. Like you are not a real fan if you truly think that way. Like straight up, dude. Straight up, you are not a real fan if you think that way. Hold on, are there kits? There are kits. Is there like a food kit? Kit? No. Uh, there's no. Oh, okay. I guess I have diamond. I'm not gonna use this. I'm not using this. Um, no, but like seriously, like wait, there are lucky blocks up here too. But seriously, like genuinely, like it doesn't make sense to me why people think this way. And it genuinely baffles me, right? Because I'm like, dude, like this guy, dude, he doesn't owe us anything. Like seriously. Like he really does not owe us anything. If anything, like we should be grateful that he's still around, still making YouTube videos. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, this dude could have retired once he made his bread, bro. He does not need any more money. He does not. He's even said it himself, bro. He said it himself years ago. He does not need more money. He does not. He does not need any more money. And he's simply, the fact that he's doing it still now shows that he's literally doing it just for the love of the game. I'm surprised he hasn't quit yet. With the way everybody's acting, I'm so surprised that he hasn't retired yet. I'm going to be so completely honest. Like, I am so surprised that no one, or not no one, that he hasn't retired yet. Because if I were him, dude, if I were him, I would be gone, bro. I would not be able to put up with a community like that. Because he said it, he's also said this. You know, everybody's a family. And when you see a family member acting out, call them out on it. Because as a family, it looks bad on the rest of us. Like, and like, I'm not saying that like everybody in the samurai community acts this way. Because there's 100% people that do respect him. And people that also think that like they, you know, he doesn't need to tell us anything, bro. Real ones will sit and stay until he comes back, right? We don't need an explanation, you know. Would an explanation be nice? Sure, yes, 110%. But an explanation is not what's needed. It's not. An explanation is not what's needed. And again, this goes for literally every celebrity out there. Every content creator, niche, micro celebrity, doesn't matter. Does not matter, dude. Unless you know them on a very personal level. Like you are like IRL friends, close friends, whatever. Like you know them on a personal level and like y'all are chill and comfortable with each other and all that junk. You, oh, as a fan, you cannot be calling for that stuff. Because that in itself is disrespectful, bro. Seriously. Like that in itself is disrespectful, dude. Like honestly. I low key do not mess with these sounds, by the way. Um, like that is honestly disrespectful. And just the fact that people have the audacity to go to the subreddit and post this stuff. Like I don't know if it's new gen samurai or if it's old gen samurai. It don't matter. It do not matter. Like it doesn't matter who's doing it. It shouldn't even be being said or done in the first place. Right? Like it just shouldn't. Like it just shouldn't be said or done in the first place. And it just baffles me that people really think this way, dude. Like honestly, it just baffles me. Like how? How do you think this way, bro? Like it's just so crazy. I understand the fans are what literally made him. I totally get that, dude. I understand that. The fans are literally what make people on the internet. But at the same time, bro, like you know the internet persona. You know what's online. But you don't know what's face to face. You don't know this dude's personal life other than what he shares, you know? Like, and that brings me into my other example that I wanted to make, which was VTubers, right? VTubers, I feel like, are even more, or like not VTubers themselves, but like people who are fans of VTubers. I'm a fan of VTubers. I watch VTubers, but oh my god, the parasocial problem with VTubers is so much worse, dude. It is so much worse, and I would argue probably where most of like the parasocialism thing like originated came from and became like more of a problem, right? It's like recently apparently Narissa Ravencroft from Hololive EN, if y'all know what that is, mentioned something about like mentioning a Hollow Stars member, which Hollow Stars is like Hololive, which is like, well, Hollow. I consider Hololive the umbrella of like all of their junks. Like Hololive includes Hollow ID and Hollow Stars EN and Hololive EN and all that junk. Anyways, Narissa apparently mentioned a Hollow Stars EN member, and one very parasocial fan, got extremely mad when she did this. And I think he even made like a whole Google Doc or something about it. And I saw it on Twitter, and hey, stay away from Twitter, bro. I saw it on Twitter, and it was just, I didn't read it. I just saw it that like it happened, and I'm like, bro, are we serious? Like, I couldn't believe it. I didn't want to believe it, and it's just embarrassing, man. It's just embarrassing, dude. And it's moments like that make me hesitant to like say like what I like and like what I'm interested and like what type of stuff I like to watch and all that junk. Because like then I get associated with these people, even though like I know I'm not that type of person, and nothing like makes me even more mad than getting as like nothing makes me more mad than getting labeled as something I know I'm not. Like regardless of whether it's a joke or not, nothing makes me more mad whenever I get called something that like called or labeled something that like I know for a fact that I'm not. And it just makes me mad, right? And like that's why I often don't say what I like because I'm scared like I'm going to get roped like and classified like with this guy, and this guy's going to make me look like a complete total freaking weirdo. And it's just like, like why, right? Like it's so bad. And continuing, right? That's just one example, and it's just like another problem is with like Hololive fans in general is that there's some sort of disdain for like Hollow Stars. There apparently there's something wrong with being a male VTuber. I don't like. All I'm saying is if you got a problem with your Oshi playing with a male VTuber, bro, or collaborating, associating, whatever. Like, if you got a problem with that, you need to get a grip on life, bro. Like, straight up. Like, you need to get a grip on life. Like, you need to get real, dude. Like, honestly. Like, you just need to get real. And, like, because listen, I'm gonna say it right now, bro. If you're one of these people, Narissa ain't gonna let you hit, bro. She's not gonna let you hit, big dog. Like, hey, that's just the facts, man. I don't care if you bought all of her birthday merch. I don't care if you are like a day one membership haver. she ain't gonna let you hit, big dog. She ain't gonna let you hit. And this goes for indie VTubers as well. Cause like I feel like I see it more with indie VTubers. Like it's just so baffling to me that there are people that think this way. And it's like, are we serious right now? Like y'all really think this way about certain people? Like, holy man. Like people really think this way about certain people, and that literally blows my mind. Because how do you live every day like thinking like this, bro? Like how? I generally don't understand how, right? Like like listen, all I'm saying is most of these girls like they have like relationships, bro. I hate to break it to y'all, but like most of these girls they have relationships. Like hey dude, they're already taken. Sorry to break it to you, cuz, but like, you know, that's just how it works. Straight up. That's just how it is, yo. But it baffles me that people think this way. And I'm just like, bro, like people really think this way? Like, I don't even know what to say to that. Cause like I don't think this way. I can't even come up with a solution for people that think this way. All I gotta say is like step away from the computer screen, bro. Like seriously, step away from the computer screen and like just like it, I got no diamonds from that because they both fell in the void. What a scam. Um, like just oh that's the bottom. Just like honestly, just go outside. Like honestly, like just go outside. Like you need to be going outside. You need to like just touch grass, yo. Like as corny as that is, bro. Like please, like do yourself a favor and go outside. Like I get I don't even know what to say to it because it's genuinely it's mind blowing. Like, there are people that think like this, and like it's just like I just don't understand it. Honestly, oops, I just don't understand it. I don't understand why we are like being mad that a VTuber, a female VTuber, is collaborating with, or not even collaborating, mentioning another male, like a male VTuber. Like, uh, why are we getting mad over this? Is it really that pivotal? Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. You know, like it seriously just does not. Like, again, it makes me embarrassed to even like VTubers because I'm gonna get like called what this guy. I'm gonna be determined as what this guy is like. When like I'm literally not. Like it's so bad. So bad. Like honest, it's just so bad. Like I know like VTubing is like predominantly like a female space. Like I totally like understand and acknowledge that. But does that mean that guys can't do it either? Like seriously, does that not mean that guys can't do it either? Even if there's like a lot of women in that space, right? It's like a dominantly woman space. Which I'm totally fine with, by the way, right? I'm totally okay with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But when it's when a guy wants to do it, is there anything wrong with a guy wanting to do it and with a guy wanting to collaborate with a female VTuber? Oh, it's to protect the girls. These are grown women, bro. Like these are grown women. Like, brother, what are you gonna do about it? Like, let's be honest, dude. Like, what are you gonna do about it if something does happen? Like, seriously, what are you gonna do about it if something does happen? You know, like you can't do anything about it. Like, sure, you can bring light to it, which does a lot, right? If something bad does happen, you could bring light to it on social media and stuff like that, which can do a lot. But like other than that, and if you want to do more than that, like what are you gonna do about it, dude? You can't do anything about it. Like seriously, you can't. And it just baffles me. And I hate the concept of parasocialism so much. Parasocial and just like parasocialism. And it's like, because it's just so, I just don't understand it. Like, how do you even get to feel this way, dude? Like, honestly, how do you even feel this way about someone? Like, about an online persona, no less, right? Like whether it be Corey Kenshin, Narissa Ravencroft, or like another YouTuber personality or another VTuber, which I have nothing wrong by VTubers again, and I have nothing wrong with it being like a mainly female space. Why are number one? Why do people feel like they need to know absolutely everything about their favorite internet celebrity? Number one. And number two, what is wrong with men being mentioned in out of your Oshi's mouth? What is wrong with that? I do not get it. Another thing that I wanted to say, um, or mention after I had ended that recording, going back to the Corey thing. Another point I wanted to mention is I don't understand why we as a community, as the samurai, are treating this guy like he's a god, like he's the second coming of Christ. I don't understand it. He's literally just a regular guy that just so happened to become famous on the internet. That's all he is. He was just a regular guy that happened to get famous on the internet. We are treating this guy like he's God. We are treating this guy like he's the second coming of Christ or something. So when we hear that he says the N-word sometimes, when we hear that he cusses sometimes, we're supposed to be surprised by that? I understand that not cussing and not saying the N-word is a part of his, like YouTube personality, online persona. But that's the thing. You have to separate the online persona. Again, bro, Corey is Corey Kenshin, but Corey Kenshin is not Corey. Like, you have to separate Corey Kenshin from Corey. You cannot expect this dude to be perfect. Expecting anyone to be perfect is just so, like, it's just so unimaginable and so unfeasible. Like, Like, are we really gonna sit here and be surprised when we hear that this dude says the N word and this dude maybe cusses sometimes outside of recording? Are we really gonna be surprised? I wasn't surprised, you know? Like, why wasn't I surprised? I don't need to be surprised. Like, this dude, he's just a regular guy. Everyone can cuss. He can say the N word. Everyone can cuss, bro. I'd be surprised if he never cussed in his life. Like, honestly. Like, it's just, it's so baffling why we're putting him on a pedestal when at the end of the day, he's no less human than the next person, bro. He is no less human than me. He is no less human than you. He, at the end of the day, he bleeds the same color that we all do. Yet we treat this guy like he's God. We put this man on a pedestal. I'm not saying we can't praise his work. I'm not saying we can't say his videos are good. But you have to keep in mind who is the one making these videos. Who is the guy making these videos? Like, seriously. Like, it's just a regular person making these videos, dude. Same thing goes for Markiplier. Same thing goes for Jinxie, Case O, Joe Bart, literally any, even semi-famous, doesn't even have to be famous. Literally just anyone that puts themselves on the internet. The people who are making these videos, we are all just regular people. At the end of the day, people might not think it, but no one is above anyone else. Corey is not above you. Because at the end of the day, we're all human. Why should it be above you? Because of the fame? Because of the money? Because of the amount of subscribers he has? No. If you really think your own self-worth is determined by one's fame, and one's status is determined by one's fame, by one's subscriber count, by one's money, net worth over the other person, over you, you seriously, if you really think that way, if you really, really think that way, you seriously need to just, honestly, you need to look at yourself in the mirror and really get over yourself. Like, honestly. Because comparing yourself to someone else will get you nowhere but further away from where you're trying to get. You can aspire to be like someone, but comparing yourself to Corey Kenshin is unrealistic, bro. It's unrealistic. You can admire him. You can be inspired to be like him. You can aspire to be him. But wanting to be one-to-one like with him, get a grip. Seriously. Be your own self. You don't need to be Corey to be successful. You don't need to. Like, it just, we put this man on a pedestal. Why? There is no need to. He puts a lot of effort into his work. Let's acknowledge him for that. He puts a lot of effort into monsters we make, into his merch. Yes, let's acknowledge him for that. But he's just a regular guy doing all this stuff. He is not God doing this stuff. He is not the second coming of Jesus Christ coming, doing this stuff. He's just a regular dude. Another thing I wanted to comment about is this time it's about the VTuber thing, right? All the like VTubers and all that shit. this is about like relationships, right? I guarantee you this: corporate and indie, most of these people, these girls, these women are in relationships, are in relationships. And a real fan of, doesn't matter if they're indie, if they're corpo, I don't care. A real fan would be happy, would be happy to hear that their Oshi got engaged, got married, doesn't matter. They would be happy instead of self loathing, unsubscribing. No, doesn't matter. They would be happy. Nimi Nightmare announcing that she, I think, got engaged or something a couple months ago. Real fans of Nimi Nightmare would be happy for her. I'm happy for her. And I'm still a fan of Nimi. Real fans want the best for their Oshis. Real fans don't self insert themselves with their Oshi. Like, come on, dude. They ain't gonna let you hit, bro. They ain't gonna let you hit.